Okay. Ugh. So I'm seeing the real reason why a lot of men go overseas, man. There's there's no hiding it, right? We're gonna keep a we're gonna keep this shit 100% real. You know, let's keep this a buck. The real reason why men go overseas. Okay? Let's start with some reasons. Let's start with just more than just one reason. There's many reasons why men go overseas. Well, I can't say there's many reasons. I can say there's a few reasons. Let's just say there's a few reasons, right? Let's to keep it a buck. A lot of guys have a hard time getting women here in America. Well, a lot of, you know, I mean, a lot of men have a hard time getting beautiful women. I'm seeing dudes going over there getting women that are above their looks level, you know, women that they would struggle to get here in the US. And I'm looking at some of these channels and I'm seeing dudes with females way above their looks level. And I can clearly see that it's all about the money or a green card and stuff like that, man. I mean, let's keep it real. Ain't no female in our right mind gonna be dealing with a guy that's around 60 or 70 years old. Okay. Ain't no female gonna be dealing with that man if money wasn't involved. Okay. And she's like 30 years younger than him. Bruh, that's about the money right there. You know, and real reason is that she need to escape poverty. I mean, some of these feminists on some of these channels that bash the passport bros and stuff like that, man. Some of these women, they're right. They're right. Men are going over there and making a difference in these females' lives by bringing them resources and paying the family and stuff like that. I mean, don't think for 1 minute that David Campbell is not paying the female's family or Rose's family. That's her name, right? He's paying the family at least $100 a month, right? He's bringing resources to the family. So the family is eating well because of David. That's the reason why she's with him. Other than that, you know, she's not attracted to David physically. I mean, come on, bro. He's a nearly blind, old, crippled man. There's nothing sexy about that. The guy can't even walk. She gotta you know, she gotta be a caregiver for this guy. That's not sexy. And not only that, he's a one in looks. I'm pretty sure he's been a one in looks his whole entire life. And I'm pretty sure that one of the reasons why he traveled to the Philippines, or because he went to what? He went to China first and Singapore, and he didn't like those countries. Okay, he went some other places too. He didn't like those countries, and then he went to the Philippines because why? He struggled getting women here. These females, let me tell you, an old crippled guy, that's inseldom right there. His, let me tell you, his um his disability even a two from females. Okay, his disability check is not even enough. You can't tell me that if Rose was in the U.S. and he was here, David, you can't tell me that David would struggle to get that female. David Campbell would struggle to get Rose if she was here. That's why they got a lot of trolls going around that channel talking about, oh, this relationship ain't real. She's about the money and stuff like that. Yeah, she's about the money because ain't nothing sexy about David, bro. Come on, bro. He ain't got no six pack. He ain't buff. His face is a one. I'll give him a zero if I had to. But he went over there because he struggled to get women here in the U.S. He struggled like a motherfucker. He was basically incel. He was like, fuck that. I'm getting out of the U.S. He took his disability check and he started to travel. Now, disability will last him until he died. He got disability. He can't walk. He's partially blind, so he got a check for the rest of his life coming through the door. And only reason why she dealing with him because he's paying. Now, his argument was that he didn't have any money when they first met and blah 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 bruh. But bruh, you got a passport, so you have potential. It don't matter if you don't have any money when you first get there, dumb dumb dodo. You have a passport. You have a passport. These females will gravitate towards you based on that. It don't matter if you broke over there. You have a passport, an American passport. That is gold by itself. That'll drag him. That'll lure them in by. I mean, in itself. I mean, come on. Let's get real here, bro. Stop lying to these people talking about she's not there for the money. Yes, she is. And you struggle in the U.S. That's the reason why you left. Same thing with what's his name Sunshine Shoulders. Okay, the guy struggled here in the U.S. getting younger women. Matter of fact, he probably had like a drought long as a fucking river. He probably had a drought as long as a river, bro. And he was with his ex girlfriend. He wouldn't. I mean, his ex wife or whatever. And he wasn't getting no poo-tang. He couldn't get no poo-tang outside of the marriage. He couldn't cheat because no female wasn't dealing with him. The guy looked like something out of a swamp movie. You see what I'm saying? He's not attractive. Now he works out and stuff, but his face, I can just tell he got round circular eyes. You see what I'm saying? He just was not a good looking dude. So he did what he had to do. He had to go overseas. There was no like staying in the U.S. because he was going to have to keep on dealing with sexual frustration. And who want to deal with that? You see what I'm saying? I hate when people lie and say, "Nah, I'm not going over there for women and stuff." Like, stop lying, bro. I'm looking at how you look. You are sub 5. I'm seeing that you going over there. Most of these guys, let me tell you something. Most of these guys over there that got these YouTube channels, they sub 5, bro. Same thing with Chocolate Man in Thailand, bro. Come on, bro. His eye area is all fucked up. Okay? His eye area is all fucked up. I mean, he could barely see out his eyes, bro. His eyes are all scrunched up. I mean, bro, you can't even see the white parts of his eyes. That's how bad his eye area is. And he got a military paycheck. Was I mean, he's retired. He's a retired military personnel, and he saw that he was struggling here in the U.S. Even with his retirement